Come on. Come on.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Welcome, Raider fans, as we are live from Park Tudor High School as the Southern Wells Raiders get set to take on the Park Tudor Panthers. I'm Scott Menser. Joined with me is Sim Kipfer on the rooftop tonight. It's Dalton Craig running the camera. Thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. We encourage you tonight to sign up to our YouTube channel. As we can get a certain number of subscribers, we can add some features to our YouTube feed, which I think you will enjoy as we move throughout the year. So just click the subscribe button and join us in our YouTube channel. As Sim and I have left the Bluffton Tiger press box and we've traveled down to Park Tudor. We are in Indianapolis, and what's turned out to be a pretty nice night.
Yes, it turned out really nice. It's cleared up. The rain has moved out. Looks like we're in for a nice evening of football tonight. Might be a little on the chilly side.
Yeah,
but,
well, I'll take
fall.
it. I'll take it. If there's no rain, I'll take the little chilliness any day of the week. But it is Southern Wells football. Raiders come in this game 3-0. Panthers still looking for their first win on the year. So, again, thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. We're going to take a quick time out, thank a few sponsors, and be right back with the rest of the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann Supper Pub in downtown Bluffton.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For over 30 years, Dewey Soft Water and Appliance, located at 231 North Wayne Street in Warren.
By the Park Tudor Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Chuck Flowers. Now for the introduction of the starting lineup, first, For the Raiders of Southern Wells, starting at center, number 55, Hunter Schreiber.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, and we had a moment of silence for 9/11. Of course, a solemn day. We talked about it all the way on the drive down. We appreciate all those who gave their lives in service during that period of time. And, of course, the national anthem. Let's give you the starting lineups, as always, brought to you by First Bank of Bern, rated #1 best-performing bank in Indiana, First Bank of Bern. For your Raiders, quarterback tonight will be number 1, Bryce Bonawit. The running backs, again, it's the Southern Wells 3-back set. Number 20, Gavin Barkus. Number 22, Seth Trissel. And number 25, Cody Bass. Tight end will be number 40, Evan Huffman. And the wideout will be number 87, Keaton Coleman. Offensive line looks like this. Number 50, Grant Harris. Number 51, Elijah Barkell. Number 55, Hunter Schreiber. Number 76, Nick Roberts. And number 77, Russell Plumer. So there's all your starters for the Raiders. Again, as always, brought to you by First Bank of Bern. 8 convenient locations near you. First Bank of Bern. Raiders come into this game with a record of 3-0. Park Tudor 0-3. We are in the Bricky Bowl. Coach Yenser of the Raiders is 15-11, his third year at Southern Wells. He's 22-43 in 7 years of coaching experience. Orlando Lowry in his fourth year at Park Tudor, 6-29 overall. Saginaw Raiders tonight, the Raiders come in with a rating of 50. They are 17th in Class 1A. Park Tudor comes in with a rating of 39.4. They are 31st in Class 2A. In the last outing, the Raiders knocked off Jay County to improve to 3-0, 40-26. Park Tudor lost 42-7. Strength of schedule looks like this. Raiders' opponents 2-7. Park Tudor's opponents 7-2. These teams did meet last year. The Raiders came away with a 28-17 victory. That's the only time these teams have met in 30 years. Sagarin prediction tonight. Raiders 38, Panthers 28. So Raiders by 10. And coin toss is done. And we should be set for some football here shortly on the Voice Sports Network. And Sim, I didn't see who won the coin toss.
Southern Wells won the toss, so they will receive the ball.
They will receive. Okay, so they will elect to receive. And we got a little bit of assistance on the Park Tudor team, so I don't know all of their starters, but hopefully we'll get their skill players accurate. It rained pretty much all the way right to the edge of Indianapolis, and then by the time we got to Indy, it started to slow up, and we got a little bit of blue sky. We even had some shadows out there.
We did have some sun for a while, so...
Everybody here has been very nice and cordial to us. Hospitality has been great. So we want to thank those at Park Tudor. And we are glad we're able to get down here to give you this Raiders contest. So those of you expecting to hear Kevin Sills, you got Sim and I. As Bluffton tonight is up at Woodland. Steve Orth on that call for us tonight. Norwell Knights are at home tonight taking on Belmont. And Leo is hosting New Haven. So those are your games going on across the Voice Sports Network. And here is the kickoff, and we are underway. End-over-end kick fielded at the 19. Crosses the 20 to the 25, looking to pick up a block. And will get shut down near the 30. And Barkus on the return. And the Raiders will open up at their own 29. First and 10, Raiders. First offensive set of the night. 7:30 start, given the length of the drive. We will have it all here for you tonight. And Raiders will come out. And their 3-back set. They'll have a receiver wide on the near side. Bryce Bonawit under center. And off the left side, Barkus isn't going to get much. Maybe crosses the 30. Give him a yard. Maybe a yard and a half. We'll call it second down and 9.
Yeah, he ran right into the heart of that defensive line, and not much to be had there.
So 2nd and 9, ball just across the 30. Raiders will have a double wing set here with the receiver wide on the far side. And Barkus will go in motion, and this play is going to get whistled down. So flag on the play. And the Raiders start to march their way back. Should be, nope, it's going to be offside Park Tudor.
Encroachment against Park Tudor. 5-yard penalty.
So that'll make things considerably easier for the Raiders. Should be 2nd down and 4 after they mark this off. 11:14 to go in the first, just underway here at Park Tudor High School. Raiders put up 40 points last week against Jay County. And again, double wing set. Bass is on the far wing. Barkus goes in motion, pick out the Barkus. He cuts it inside, gets across the hash mark, and broke his way into Park Tudor territory. Crosses the 40 to the 39. Nice run by Barkus. And the Raiders in business inside Panther territory. 1st and 10. Southern Wells Raiders.
He was very close to breaking that
Yeah,
one
he
to
sure
go
was.
all the way. Someone got him by a shoestring, it looked like.
Good blocking over there on the left side. So 1st and 10 Raiders. Coleman wide on the near side. And double wing set again. 1st and 10. And handoff ground to pick up, still on his feet, and bounces his way to the 32. That's number 22, Seth Trissel. Picks up about 7. It's going to be 2nd down. We'll give him a 6. 2nd and 4.
Tackled by Joe Crossan.
So 2nd down and 4. Ball rest on the 32. Atlanta with a hands off again. Barkus on the left side again. Cuts it inside. Still on his feet. Drugged down near the 20. 1st down Raiders. Barkus running hard. Ball sitting just outside the 20. 1st and 10. Under 10 minutes to go in the first. Raiders driving in the first drive of the ball game. So pretty traditional Southern Wells football. Grinded out on the ground. Two wings, man in motion. Pitch out to the man in motion. He's got a lot of room in front of him. Looking for a block. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. Raiders. Cody Bass. Boy, Sam, he got around that corner. He had 5-7 yards in front of him. No Panther around. Got a nice block downfield, took it in. Raiders looking strong on the first drive of the ballgame.
Yeah, as he turned around that corner, there was nobody near him.
Six 0 Raiders as they set up for the extra point. And I asked who the kicker was going to be, and there was a little hemming and hawing here. And it's not the number I was given, so Atlanta will hold. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and kick is waiting for the signal. Good. I still don't know who kicked it, but the kick is good. And at 9:14 to go in the first, your Subway scoreboard is Raiders 7, Park Tudor nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hyde Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HydeMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free childcare while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Hunter Schreiber with the kick, bounces at the 15, gets beyond the receiver. And I don't know if he touched it or not. It's going to go into the end zone, but it was pretty close to being touched.
That was very close to being touched. I almost thought he did, but...
And I think he thought about it there right at the last minute. He kind of second-guessed himself and then opted just to kind of walk away. But
I think if he would have touched it, you'd have seen him scramble and trying to get to that football.
That was Brimage back for the kick return. It'll come out to the 20, 1st and 10 Panthers. Jack Dasso, the quarterback for Park Tudor. They'll be in an I formation. Receivers split. They'll pitch out to the man and a reverse to Brimage. Raiders trying to stretch it out. Nice job by Bryce Bonawit, dragging him down, and he will be dropped for a loss. So Raiders not fooled on that one.
No, that was very well defended. That's tough for those guys on that offside when they see that sweep coming this way to not cheat and come too far.
Yep, that's right. A loss of 3 to be 2nd down and 13. So the reverse fails to pan out for the Panthers. They'll go to the eye and wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Number 14, Cameron Cook with the tackle. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 13. So 3rd and long, hustling off the field as a Panther. They'll have twins on the near side, twins both sides. Single back set. Dassel will drop back in the shotgun and is going to heave it up. And Coleman gets his hands on it. Nice job by Keaton Coleman. And I think if he didn't get a hand on that, that was going to be completed, Sim.
I think Brimage was, he had no one in between him and the end zone if that was over Coleman's head. So that was good defense by Keaton there.
4th and 13, ball resting on the 17. Back deep for the Raiders will be Trissel and Barkus. Just a few yards in the Raider territory. Panthers have got to get a player onto the field. And they're lined up. And they'll punt it from their goal line and over his head. And he'll just get a soccer kickoff.
I think that one ended up right at the line of scrimmage. Or did a Raider touch that football?
Well, I think that's what they're saying, is that he touched it. So they're going to talk about it. Ball got snapped over his head. It was just sitting on the ground, did kind of a soccer kick. And, yeah, if the Raiders touched it, that would be a live football. Be just like a muff punt.
Yeah.
Dasso coming back out. Now, I guess the question would be, it's got to pass the line of scrimmage, because otherwise it'd be similar to a blocked punt. And I don't think it ever crossed the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, because I think they have the ball marked right at the line of scrimmage, or maybe even a little behind it.
Yep, that's the right call.
Yep.
It's got to get beyond the line of scrimmage. I mean, to be similar to a blocked punt. I mean, if you block a punt, if you get your hand on a blocked punt, it's not a fumble. Now, if you muff a punt, that's after it crosses line. I think that would be the definition.
Yeah, it's not a live ball if you block the punt.
Yeah. That would be my interpretation. I don't claim that I'm right. But regardless, it's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders.
On what, the 12-yard line?
The 12-yard line. So they can pick up a first down on the 2. We'll go into a T formation behind Bonowit. And Barkus will fall forward inside the 10 to about the 9. So he'll pick up about 2 or 3. So 2nd down and 7. Again, they pick up the first down at the 2. Biddle wide on the far side. Barkus on the near wing. And Bonowit will keep it this time. And he'll be stopped short of the 5. So not much there for Bonowit. We'll give him a yard to be 3rd down and 6.
3rd down, Raiders.
They've had more success running off tackle. See if Barkus goes in motion here. There he goes. And they'll keep it inside, spun around. No, Bonowit kept it. Fooled me. Touchdown, Raiders.
Yeah,
that's what happens when it's the first time you call a Raider game.
I was watching Trussell go up the middle there.
And Bryce Bonowit keeps him himself, takes it in. Touchdown, Raiders. 13-0. Keaton Coleman will come in and try for another extra point. So the Raiders up quickly here in the first. 6:30 to go in the first. 13-0. Coleman out to try the extra point. Bonowit will hold. Snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is good. And with 6:30 to go in the first, your Subway scoreboard, Raiders 14, Park Tudor nothing. We'll be back.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lawrence Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrencebodyshop.com.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want paschetti.
I want paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
Brimage with the return breaks a tackle, but he stops short of the 30. And the Panthers with their second series of the night. 14-0 Raiders. 6:21 to go in the first. Dasso, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Twins either side. Single back set. Dasso drops back, pressure, a little bit of pressure on. They set up the screen, nicely set up, but good reaction by the Raiders. Barkus in on the tackle.
And Cook, Barkus and Cook. They closed in on that really
Yeah, they
fast
really
to
did.
shut
Boy,
that
when I
down.
saw that thing set up, I thought it might go for some significant yardage, but the
Yeah, he had
Raiders really reacted well.
He had a blocker in front of him. And
pick up a 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Boy, Dasso, he's a big kid. And handoff inside, cuts outside, and drugged down after he picks up the first down.
Beeks,
Rod Lloyd.
Was that Beeks on the tackle? I believe number 23, Briar Beeks, had that tackle.
First down for Park Tudor. At their own 43. Back split alongside Dasso. Arad again, this time nowhere to go. Cook in on another tackle. Cameron's been on several tackles already tonight.
Southern Wells Raiders are swarming to the football. They're reacting very well. They are not fooled one bit by anything.
Yeah, they're
going
doing a
on
nice
so
job
far.
pursuing. 2nd and 11. Dassall back, steps into the throw, long throw, and nearly picked off by Bonowit playing deep. He could throw the ball.
Yeah, that was a long throw for a high school quarterback.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 11. Ball at the 42, so a 2nd, 3rd, and long situation for the Panthers. And again, 4 receiver set. Back to pass again. Looking to the far side. And nice job, nice coverage over there by number 80.
Zach Biddle.
And the Raiders will ring up another 4th down and see if they opt to go for it. They're not. They're going to bring in their punt squad. Dassall didn't look real excited about that.
I think he wanted another shot at that one.
So 4th and 11. Raiders will get the ball back. Barkus and Trissel back deep, standing at their own 25. Low snap. Oh, I got it away. Decent kick for the pressure and a nice Park Tudor roll. And they'll down it at the 20. Nice job by the punter. 4:39 to go in the first. 14-0 Raiders. 3rd chance for the Raiders offense. Last time they had a 22-yard drive. This time, well, they had a 12-yard drive last time. This time they're looking at 80 yards. Bluffton tonight is at Woodland. Norwell is at home taking on Belmont. Bonaway with a double wing set. They'll pitch out to the man in motion. Good blocking. Cuts it inside, falls forward, but good first down yardage by Cody Bass. Pick up about 7 or 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
That pitch to the man in motion has worked very well for him so far tonight.
Yeah, when they've gone wide, they've picked up big chunks of yards. A little bit tougher inside, but from the hash mark out, they've been really successful. Now watch, see how long Bonaway runs the clock down. It's at 8, 7. Gets it down to 3. And keeps it himself. Lots of room to run. 40. Midfield 40. Drugged down from behind to the 35. Bryce Bonaway. In the Panther territory, the Raiders are driving again. 3:41 to go, and the Raiders trying to put up their third score of the quarter. Bryce Bonowit. Off the left tackle. Took it down inside the 35 to the 34, 1st and 10. Now again, let's watch the play clock. 9-7. Last time he snapped about the 3, 2, 1. And big chunks of yardage again. Close to another first down if he didn't get it.
Yep, Cody Bass, looks like they're moving the chains.
1st and 10, Raiders.
Like you said earlier, typical Raider fashion. They're going to run the football on
until you show them that you can't.
If you can't stop the run, they're just going to run you to death.
1st and 10 from the 24. Back to the T formation. Snaps it at the 3-second mark. Not much there for Barkus. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. T formation again. Barkus looks across his line. Clock down to the 14. Barkus across the 20 to the 19. He's going to set up 3rd down, but clearly 4-down territory. Then a long 5. $1:33 to go in the first quarter. Raiders up by 2 touchdowns. And they'll keep it on the ground, and he's going to be short of the first down. Trissel with the carry. Just short of the 15. I'll call it 4th and 2. It's a long 2. Under a minute to go in the first. Clock down to 10. They haven't even broke the huddle yet. They may call a timeout here. And they do. Timeout, Southern Wells. 36 seconds to go in the first. Subway scoreboard, 14-0 Raiders. We'll be right back.
Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 14-0 Raiders, 4th down and a long 2 for the Raiders. They are at the Park Tudor 16, coming out of their own timeout. And see what Coach Yenser has drawn up. They're going to stay in that T formation. I thought maybe they'd go to that wing formation and put the man in motion.
That's what I assumed they would do also.
They need 2. Barkus. Little stutter step, and I think he got it. I think he's going to fall forward and pick it up. Had a nice little stutter step and found a little seam. And the Raiders pick up the first down. And just like I tell them, always fall at the 11, never at the 9. That way we can get those extra 4 plays once we get down to the 1. So 1st and 10, clock winding down. There's about 3 seconds differential on the clock. This will be the last play of the first quarter. And Bonnewitt will hand it off inside and drug down short of the 5. And that will end the first quarter of play. Your Subway scoreboard here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Raiders 14, Panthers of Park Tudor nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
He shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
And we weren't gone long, and another touchdown by the Tigers. A pitch out to Cody Bass on the right side. And boy, Sim, anytime they go that pitch out on the man in motion, it just seems like there's all kinds of room.
It just seems to work every time.
Every time so far. 3rd touchdown of the ball game for the Raiders, as they can't get 3 in the first quarter, but they'll take it. 20-0 at the 11:55 mark here in the second. And Keaton Coleman comes out for his 3rd extra point try of the evening. 20-0 Raiders. Bonnewitt will hold. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. It's good.
They have quite a delay in there before they mark.
21-0.
Let us know if it's good or not.
Subway scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
21-0 Raiders as they get set to kick off. Hunter Schreiber will kick it off for the Raiders. Tigers 3 offensive chances, 3 touchdowns. Ball has not been in the air yet.
Which isn't surprising.
Not
for
surprising
the Raiders,
at all. No. End over end. Fielded at the 14, 20. And finds some room. Could get to the sideline. Coleman, the last man to beat, cuts inside. Tries to bring him down from behind and won't do it.
That was Brimage.
Brimage takes it to the house, and just like that, the Panthers are on the scoreboard.
He broke through that wedge, and he was gone.
He was gone.
Brimage for the start.
That's a way to answer back.
2 touchdowns in the matter of about, 22 seconds.
Well, it was 55, right?
Well, you
not even that much.
The start of the first quarter, the Raiders scored in 5 seconds.
Right. So they come out for the extra point. Try to cut the gap to 14. The extra point is up. And looks good from here. It is 21-7 on the Subway scoreboard. We'll head back out and thank a couple sponsors.
The 2015 Bluffton Street Fair will soon be here, Tuesday, September 22nd through Saturday the 26th, with daily and nightly activities to keep kids of all ages entertained. From parades like the Opening Day Parade, Decorated Golf Cart Parade, Antique and Classic Car Parade, Industrial Parade, and the High School Marching Band Parade, horse and pony shows, musical groups, Poor Jack amusements with special wristband days, the Street Fair Band, idol competitions, local vendors, and did I mention food? Plenty of it. The Bluffton Street Fair starting September 22nd. Visit BlufftonStreetFair.com for a complete list of activities.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
21-7 here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Brent Brimage goes to the house. That was what? He started about the 14. 86-yard return. Cuts the lead to 14, 21-7, as the Panthers will kick off for the first time. End-over-end kick, taken back to the 5. 15, 20, 25. And drugged down, fighting his way forward to the 35. One of the refs take a spill. Raiders will open this drive up from their own 35. 11:27 to go in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, 7:30 start tonight due to the travel. And we've already seen 28 points scored. Not even a minute into the second quarter. Bonham goes to the air, complete to Barkas. First down and more as he's drugged down just short of midfield. See, Sim, just when you say they're not going to put it up in the air, they put it up in the air.
And you watch Bonowit throw the ball. He has a nice pass, too.
Nice little touch to it, yep.
He doesn't do anything special. It's a nice fluid motion, completed well, and of course his running back out of the backfield was wide open.
That always helps.
That doesn't hurt any.
First and 10 Raiders at their own 47. And I don't know what happened, but it didn't happen nothing much happened.
It's like a loss of 2, maybe.
I'm not sure who carried the ball. A loss of 2. It'll be second down and 12. Tackled by about 8 people. Under 10:30 to go. 2nd and 12 from the 46. Double wing set. And they'll keep it inside. Offensive line pushing their back forward as he crosses midfield. Boy, nice, tough run by Seth Trissel.
Yeah, he just kept his legs moving.
Kept his legs moving, absolutely. In the Park Tudor territory.
You know, that's a big thing when you have a running back like that keeps his leg and doesn't give up and just go down. A lot of times he'll pick up 2 or 3 more yards.
And your linemen love to see that.
Oh, yeah.
3rd down and 7. It's probably the longest 3rd down situation the Raiders have seen tonight. T formation. And Bonawit will roll right. He can just keep it if he wants to, but he'll throw and complete it. 1st down yardage as they get to close to the 35. Could have ran for it, but Trissel was wide open. Boy, that play looks like it's going to be there all night.
Yeah, that was another rollout, sort of like he had on the last one.
The back just kind of leaks out into about 5 yards out.
Looks like it's coming back to a holding.
Yep.
Offensive pass interference.
No, blocking it back, I think.
What?
So that's going to be from the spot of the foul. All right, so after all that, it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Timeout, Park Tudor. We'll be right back.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org. T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you're looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
Back live here on WellsCountyVoice.com. 3rd down and 3 from the 45. 4-down territory, Sim, here?
Yeah, I think the way the Raiders been running the football, I think it is.
3rd and 3 from the 45. And movement along the line, and it is going to be against the Panthers, I believe. And it is, and that will be enough for a Raiders 1st down. Movement along left side of the line. And it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Ball rest on the Park Tudor 40. 9:13 and counting. Pitch out to the man in motion again. Good blocking downfield, room to run, down to the 30. Another 10-yard pickup on that pitch out to the man in motion. And, boy, there's just nobody even close to him, at least for the first 5 yards.
They're running to the wide receiver side, and he's running a slant the other way. It takes this corner defender with him. There's nobody there.
Nobody there.
They're all on the inside. And as soon as he makes it around that corner, there's no cornerback or no safety there to contain him.
1st and 10. Nope, it's going to be 2nd and 2. Nope, they don't know what it is. The marker says 2nd. The board says 1st and 10.
They're going to measure
and they're going to measure.
If they got a first down. I don't think they had the
right,
marker on the sideline where the ball was at.
See if Dalton gives us a clean shot of this here. Well, Dalton, we're counting on you.
It's like,
well, now you got to move your leg up. We can't see. 1st down. The crowd's yelling it. And
they're looking at it pretty hard. 2nd down, I think he's motioning.
Yep. If you could just get out of the way, we could have seen it. Someone's got to mic down to him and say, look, you're impeding the camera shot.
Well, if we were back in Bluffton, maybe we could do that.
That's right. So it's going to be 2nd down and a smidgen.
With Bonnewitt up under center, does he just lean forward and follow that big line forward? It's
2nd, maybe you pass it here, maybe. Second and a little. Good. 1st and 10. Raiders. Bonnewitt didn't keep it himself. Easy 1st down pickup. Down to the 22. 1st and 10. 8:30 to go in the second. Again, watch the clock here. 10, 8. See how long he takes to get the ball off. 5. Gets it off at the 2-second mark. And another pitch out to the man in motion. Another 10-yard pickup. That play's worked every time tonight. Either side. Doesn't matter.
And when he hasn't pitched it, Bonnewitt has kept it, run inside that back running, and he's gotten 10 or 15 yards.
Sure has. Under 8 to go in the second. 1st and 10. And as always, you always fall down at the 11. So just like we teach them up here in the booth. 1st and 10 from the 11. Double wing set. They'll keep it inside. No. Who had the ball? Bonnewitt. Did Bonnewitt keep it? I don't even know what happened.
Bonnewitt kept it, got hit. He pitched it back to.
And after all that, they
Barkas,
lose.
I think.
They
and
lose
he
3
still
yards.
Lost 2 or 3 yards. So that was there was a little bit of confusion.
I need a couple more Raider games underneath my belt before I know what's going on.
We're not used to all this option stuff, so.
We were fooled. Park Tudor wasn't fooled any.
No, definitely not.
2nd down and 13. This time they will keep it inside. They'll get most of that back down inside the 10 to about the 9. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8. They got to get down close to the 1 to pick up a 1st down. Third and 8. Inside again, looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
Colt Moore.
Kane Moore. Number 34, Kane Moore.
You can tell I was thinking Bluffton. I was going to call him
Colton. 27-7, so they get that touchdown right back, and try to convert extra point number 4. Keaton Coleman. Awaiting the hold from Bryce Bonowit. Kane Moore takes it in. Raiders up 27-7. Extra point. It's long enough. It's no good. And at 6:03 to go, your Subway scoreboard. Raiders 27, Park Tudor 7. We'll be right back.
Montpelier Ag LLC is locally owned and operated by Southern Wells grad Bill Bonham. Montpelier Ag LLC offers your hometown advantage by keeping costs down and dealing with someone you know. Located at 240 West Windsor Street in Montpelier, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to noon. Bill invites you over to the store, have a cup of coffee while you're there, and check out the inventory of farm and garden supplies, pond supplies, pet food, and bird seed, and more. Montpelier Ag LLC, proudly supporting high school sports.
27-7, Raiders, 6:03 to go in the first half. I might not kick it deep. Just saying.
Yeah, you might want to keep
want
to keep it away from
Brimage.
From Brimage after that last return he had.
Maybe a little squib kick around the 25 or something.
Or kick it off to the right side where he's not. So
right. Schreiber will kick. They'll go deep again. Again, right around the 15-yard line. And still on his feet, breaks a tackle, cuts it inside, falls forward to about the 43, and the Raiders slow to get up here. Number 55, a little hobble.
Hunter Schreiber.
That's the kicker. He's not coming out. I'll walk it off, Coach.
Leave me in.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play. 1st and 10 from the 43. Twins either side. Handoff inside. Drags tacklers near midfield. It's been the best run of the night for the Panthers. Picks up a 7. And Schreiber now will head to the sideline. Maybe cramped up a little. 2nd down and 3. Dasso in the back. Hands off. Breaks a tackle, gets through, still on his feet. He could be gone. No one there. Touchdown, Panthers. Bumps off some tacklers, and Arad Lloyd.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, didn't wrap him up. And he bounced out.
So piling up points here tonight. 40 points on the scoreboard so far.
It appears we could be in for a high-scoring football game tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it.
This might be more basketball than it is football.
We've sort of seen one punt. Extra point coming up. High snap, pulled down, kick is up. And kick is good. 5:07 on the clock here in the second. 27-14 is your score. We'll be back again.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Well, so far tonight's been the big play Park Tudor Panthers against the grinded-out running offense of the Southern Wells Raiders. 27-14 is your score. kickoff return for the Panthers. And a long run by Arad Lloyd. Lead is down to 13. End over end kick, pushed back to the 5. Following his blockers across the 30 to the 32. Just under 5 minutes to go. And Bryce Bonawit will bring his squad back out, see if they can mount another drive before the end of the half. Raiders will kick off to open up the second half. And Bonawit ducks away from a little bit of pressure, goes downfield, completes. Nice job by Bonawit to avoid some pressure, found a little opening, and went downfield and caught his tight end.
Evan Huffman.
Evan Huffman, yep. Inside Panther territory at the 49, 1st and 10.
So I believe Bonowitz, he's 3 for 3.
He is.
So.
Brimage coming off the field. Now, I don't know that you want to. I don't know that you want to score too quickly here. You know, if you can kind of run this clock down, maybe run out the half and not give Park Tudor a chance for another quick score.
Run, yep.
Clock picks back up. And handoff on the right side. Big hole. First down, yardage inside the 40, close to the 35. And again, I'm a little bit curious. Bonawit has been running the clock down to about 2 or 3 seconds. That time he snapped the ball with about 15 seconds. And I would think this will be the point in the half. You'd want to run that clock down as much as possible. See what he does here. 4:15 on the clock, 15 seconds on the play clock. And he'll snap it with about 6 seconds. And about a 5-yard pickup. Trissel with the carry. 27-14 Raiders. We're in the second quarter. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. $18 seconds on the play clock. Bonawit keeps it himself, doesn't get much, may have lost a yard. Third down and about 6 yards to go. Boy, you don't want to leave them 3 minutes on the clock, that's for sure. 13 seconds on the play clock. And handoff on the left hash mark, down inside the 25. That will be enough for a first down. So the clock will stop to move the sticks. 2:50 in the half. 1st and 10 Raiders from the 25.
They've gone away from running on the outside
and
running it
now they're running on the
inside.
Yeah, this is the formation they run that pitch out, but this time they hand it off to the fullback, and Trissel doesn't go anywhere. 2nd down and 10. 2:14 on the clock. Pitch out to the man in motion again. Cuts inside, spins, still on his feet, bumped around near the 15. It's going to be very close to a first down. Again, that wide pitch out. They may have to measure this. Nope. They're going to say he's short.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from this angle how far across the 15 he needs to get.
Third down and short. Inside handoff's got the first down. And once again, just like instructed, falls down at the 11. It hasn't been necessary yet, but...
No, it seems like when they get down here, they just put it in the end zone, so
forget
it
that
doesn't
first
really
down at
matter.
the 2.
So.
First and 10, Raiders. And maybe a loose ball here. Park Tudor saying that they've recovered. They'll unpack it.
Still Raider football.
Yeah, Raider football. We're at the 1 minute mark. And the Raiders call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton. Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. The new Kaler Nickel Foundation family.
Welcome back. 1 minute to go on the play clock. It is second down and 9. For the Raiders, they've got just one timeout remaining. And pitch out wide on the far side. Cuts it back inside and drugged down inside the 5 to about the 4. And again, they can pick up a first down. It's going to be third down and a long 2. Raiders now hustling. Bonawit will keep him himself and finds the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Bryce Bonawit
did exactly what he wanted to do, drag that clock all the way down and score in the end.
Yes, he did. 33 seconds to go, 33-14. And the Raiders come out. Now this is Schreiber this time, attempting the extra point. Coleman had attempted the previous ones. And a high kick. And it's good. So with 33 seconds left to go in the first half, Raiders tack on another touchdown, 34-14. They're up by 20. We'll be back.
Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
33 seconds to go. Raiders have scored, making the margin 20 points, 34-14.
I can't imagine at this point you would kick this ball in the air.
Yeah, no, I think you just got to drive this on the ground, kind of a line drive squib. Hunter Schreiber will kick. And that's what they'll do with the ground ball. Fielded at the 25. And the Raiders corral the return guy as he crosses the 40 to the 41. Rod Lloyd with the return. 26 seconds to go. Panthers have shown they can strike quick. See what they can do with 26 seconds left. Quick throw into the flats. They'll stop the clock with the first down, so the sticks will move. Clock stops at 20 seconds. Panthers quickly to the line. Nice job by Park Tudor getting ready. Clock starts back up. They'll go to the outside again, and Raiders did a nice job keeping them in bounds.
Yep, keep that clock running.
Well, now that timeout called by Park Tudor. We'll be back.
At Warren Pharmacy, we offer local delivery, accept hundreds of prescription insurance plans, offer special ordering for hard-to-find items, have home health care and convalescent supplies, stock Nature's Bounty, Windmill, and basic vitamins, and Nature's Sunshine nutritional products, along with many other services provided. Warren Pharmacy, 222 North Wayne Street in Warren. You can reach them toll-free at 800-895-7035. Warren Pharmacy, we're big enough to meet your needs, yet small enough to know your name.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Just under 12 seconds to go in the half. Coming out of the Park Tudor timeout. Hey, a reminder, if you're watching this, you can hop over on our YouTube site and just click the subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the more features we can bring you through YouTube. So we encourage you to do that. Just takes a click of your mouse right underneath the broadcast. Twins either side, 12 seconds to go. Dassel drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Raiders pursuing, and they will sack him. So Dasso with just 4 seconds to go. And, well, looks like we got another timeout call. Last timeout for Park Tudor. We'll be back.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Scott Mentzer, Sim Kipfer on the call as the Raiders up by 20, trying to hold off Park Tudor as the first half is 4 seconds away from closing. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 and pretty much just enough time for a Hail Mary. And the Panthers will load it up on the near side. Triplets on the near side. And he's got an arm. He can get it down there. They'll go to the far side. And it's complete, but time's going to run out. And that will be the end of the half. And at the end of the first half, your score on the Subway scoreboard, Raiders 34, Park Tudor 14. We'll be back in a few minutes with your halftime show.
He shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Indiana is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course, convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey-gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Raiders are up on Park Tudor 34-14 as we are at halftime. We got a couple scores to get you updated on. Leo is up 17-6 after 3 against New Haven. So the Lions feel pretty comfortable right now in the Northeast 8, knocking off Norwell, now ahead of New Haven. And I think people expected New Haven to have a pretty good year this year.
Yeah, New Haven was supposed to be pretty tough, I thought. I mean, Leo's probably in a conference now that can give them a little competition. But
right now they're holding their own. Yeah. So the Lions look to stay unbeaten. The Woodland Warriors are up 36-6 over the Bluffton Tigers. And see what happens when we're not around, Sim. The Tigers down by 30 after 3. Raiders are up by 20 here, 34-14, and we are at half. This was a 7:30 start. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. We really get spoiled when we're at Bluffton because the Bluffton stat crew hands us a stack of sheets with halftime stats, and we're not dexterous enough to call a game and keep stats all at the same time. So, unfortunately, when we have to do it, you, the listener, and the watcher are gypped because we can't pull that off. The
only thing we can tell you is that
Southern Wells has
ran the ball a lot. So
we do have some stats. We appreciate that. And now we just have to put our readers on and be able to read it. So here's some stats. Again, thank you from the News Banner crew. Southern Wells, 239 rushing, 45 passing. Park Tudor, 63 rushing, 53 passing. The Raiders are 3 for 3 in passing. Park Tudor 4 for 7. And so there are your first half stats. The Raiders scored. How many times did they score in the first half?
9-14. It'd be 7 because they've missed one extra point.
That's all right. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. So Raiders scored a couple times in the first quarter, and then they were just kind of on the goal line as we went into the second quarter.
3 in the second quarter. So
yeah. But the Raiders have not punted the ball tonight. They've not turned the ball over.
There have been no turnovers, I don't believe, this game.
No turnovers.
Park Tudor's had a couple punts,
including one that they just got out of the end zone.
Yeah.
That set the Raiders up first down, I think, at the 12 at the time. Park Tudor has a kickoff return tonight and a long run, and that's been the extent of their scoring. But they've got some skill guys. they can make some things happen. They'll certainly be able to make some noise, and they will get the ball to open up the second half. Raiders looking to go 4-0. Let's take a look to see kind of what some of our squads have next week. The Raiders will be home taking on Woodland. And again, we mentioned Woodland is up on Bluffton 36-6. The Tigers, I believe, have Jay County next week. They do. We will travel to Jay County. That will be a 7:30 start. So for those of you wanting to click into the Bluffton game, next week Bluffton starts at 7:30. And let's see what else we got coming up next week. Norwell is at home tonight taking on Belmont. They'll be at New Haven next week.
That'll be a tough game for the Knights next week.
Leo will be at East Noble. So Leo's starting to get some opponents that they've never seen before. So at East Noble. And let's see, what's Woodland doing next week?
I think they're at Southern Wells, aren't they?
Oh, that's right. We already said that. They're at Southern Wells. Heritage next week. They're at South Adams tonight. And, of course, we can't broadcast from South Adams. They'll be at Adams Central next week. So we'll have that game for you, I believe. So that's what we got coming up next week. Yeah, Holgate. I don't know where
Holgate, Ohio. That's one I've never even heard of. So.
Yeah, the ACAC teams had to pick up.
They had to find someone to fill in the Leo game, and yeah, we've seen some interesting matchups because of that hole that was in the schedule.
Of course, Southern Wells is coming back into the conference this year, and so from what you've seen, Sim, I mean, how do you think the Raiders stack up? I mean, this looks like a team that I think can knock off South Adams. We saw last night or last Friday.
Yeah, I believe they can. They're going to struggle against the bigger schools, which you can expect that being a school the size of Southern Wells is. But I think with, they beat Jay County last week. They'll hold their own against South Adams. Probably will beat South Adams if South Adams plays the way they did against Bluffton last week. Even against Bluffton, I think that'll be a pretty good ball game.
Should be a good game. Adams Central right now is 3-0. They've beaten Belmont Eastside and Indianapolis Broad Ripple, who I have no idea who that is. Heritage right now is 1-2. They got cleaned out by New Haven 42-0. Knocked off Norwell 12-7. Lost to Woodland by 10. So just looking at that differential against Woodland, it seems like Patriots are probably going to be in the thick of things.
Yeah,
it should be pretty tough, as they kind of always are. Jay County is 1-2. They beat Blackford. Blackford, that program has struggled for several years, so not quite sure what to make of that. They got shut out by Delta 63-0 in week 1.
Yeah, Delta though, that's a pretty tough school for someone like Jay County to go up against.
So, again, Blackford, they've struggled for several years now. They're 0-3. Well, they lost to Eastbrook 42-14. I think Norwell lost to them 40-0, 41-0. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's coming up. What's Norwell got coming up? Norwell will be at New Haven. Then they've got East Noble. So Knights right now, I don't know what that Belmont. We haven't gotten a score out of the Belmont game.
They're going to have a rough run finishing this season off with New Haven, East Noble, DeKalb, Huntington North, and Columbia City. So
that's what's going on. We've got 1:39 until we put 3 more minutes back up on the clock. One of my least favorite things. And
I've never
high school logistics.
I've never quite figured that one out either. If you're going to do that, just put 18 minutes on the clock.
You wind it down to 0 to put 3 more minutes back up. It's kind of like a tease to us broadcast guys, and you think, we only got a minute left, and then they throw 3 more minutes up. Which you know what I do? I just go to commercial break.
Yeah,
for 3 minutes.
3 minutes worth of commercials.
So Street Fair coming up, Sim. You excited?
You know,
I'm not feeling the excitement from Street Fair from you.
You know, a few years back, we had our best Street Fair ever is when we decided to leave town and go on a cruise.
Oh, you're hurting me. You're hurting me.
So this year we'll hang around for Street Fair.
Street Fair coming up. We got Street Fair Idol coming up, and come on, there's got to be Street Fair food that you like. Funnel cakes.
There is Street Fair food. The Wisconsin cheese.
Okay, you like the
sticks,
cheese,
the cheese,
the fried
good,
cheese.
Yep.
The steak tips. You ever had the steak tips?
I've never had the steak tips.
Yeah, you got to try steak tips. They're pretty good. Elephant ears.
You usually do a funnel cake or an elephant ear.
Right.
You know the deep fried Oreos or the deep fried Snickers.
Oh, deep fried
good.
Oreos.
Yeah,
okay.
I gravitate towards the healthy food.
The healthy stuff, right? So no wonder you haven't had the steak tips, right? That's why do steak tips when you have deep fried Oreos?
That's right.
Well, Street Fair is coming up right around the corner, so check out the Street Fair Idol. That's kind of a fun event. My wife's involved with that event, and it's pretty good display of talent. Show choir night, if for those of you who enjoy show choir, that's always a good program, and a parade pretty much every night. If you like parades,
yeah, the parades are always interesting. I remember as a kid, watching the farm machinery come down through town there, and as the machinery gets bigger and bigger, it's harder and harder
to fit to make that turn,
to make
right?
the turn there onto Market Street.
So Street Fair, yeah. Hey, look, if you can sing, go try out for Street Fair Idol. I mean, it's a great event. You can make some money, about $1,000 of money given away at Street Fair Idol. So if you've ever done a little bit of singing, either in your church choir, or whether you're a show choir person, or you used to be a show choir person, or you just think you sound really cool when you're in the car singing to the radio, or if your wife says you sound good in the shower, I don't know. Give it a try out. I'm not personally going to try, but there's a lot of fun. Go check it out. Street Fair Idol coming up in a couple of weeks. So with 1:45 left before we kick off the second half, we're going to take a quick timeout. Thank a couple sponsors. We'll be right back.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We serve
and we care.
Med-Surg and ICU at Adams Memorial Hospital. Always here so you stay healthy in every way. We monitor
and we prevent.
Worthman Fitness at Adams Memorial Hospital. Our goal is for you to be healthy in every way.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Just about a minute to go before we start up the second half. 34-14, Raiders on top. Raiders have scored every time they've touched the ball tonight. They will kick it off to open up the second half of play. Scott Metzer, Sim Kipfer on the call. Dalton Craig up on the roof running the camera tonight. Dalton came down and said he was a little chilly. I'm fine. Seems like a perfectly beautiful night. I'm not quite sure what Dalton's talking about.
Yeah, we even have a little breeze with the fan blowing in here behind us. And
perfect evening.
Yeah.
Wasn't so perfect when we left Wells County, though.
No, that's
a little bit of
sure.
rain. Luckily, the skies parted as soon as we got into Indianapolis. It's been a beautiful football night. And the Raiders kick off to open up the second half. A little squib kick. And hit immediately near the 35, down around the 37. Well, they've obviously decided they're not going to kick it deep anymore.
Yeah, I think that's probably best after the last two that they've tried to kick deep.
Park Tudor will open up at their own 37, 1st and 10. As we start the third quarter of play. 34-14. Dassel under center. Backs in the eye. I haven't seen this formation in a while, and they'll hand off to the tailback, trying to get to the outside. Cuts it back inside the hash mark and falls forward to the 45. Nice pickup. Rod Lloyd with the carry. Picks up 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
He takes his time as he's running up through there watching for any little hole he can get, and he picks them well.
Yeah, he's got a quick cutback. 2nd down and 2. They'll stay in the eye. And Lloyd again is going to pick up the 1st down and more in the Raiders' territory. And right now it looks like Park Tudor has decided we're just going to line up in the eye and give it to Lloyd and let him pick his way through. 1st and 10 from the Raider 48. They'll stay in the eye. Receivers split. Lloyd again. This time the Raiders will bottle it up, and ball gets knocked away. Still loose. And I think the Panthers got it back. But they're going to lose a bunch.
It almost looked like he tried to pitch it back the way that ball come out.
Yeah. Well, they were on the move, but a big loss there is going to push it all the way back to the 39. It's going to be 2nd down and, well, a lot. About 20 plus. They've got to get to the Raider 38. Dassel will drop back the pass. A little bit of pressure. Throw down the field. And knocked away. Nice defensive work over on the far sideline. Is that Keaton Coleman?
Keaton Coleman. He almost picked that one off. That's two passes
yeah,
tonight
pass
he's
defended,
knocked down that could have been big if they'd have been completed.
Ball back to the Park Tudor 39. They've got to get to the Southern Wells 38. 3rd down and long. Twins either side, single back. Drops back again, pressure on. They're trying to set up the screen. He's got some blockers. He spins away. He's going to pick up the 1st and more. Gets to the outside. Coleman trying to drag him down, still on his feet. Inside the 20. And a Raider down around the 42, but another big play. Timeout, the 10 to the. And he's going to be okay. Briar Beeks shaken up a little bit. Well, it was a nicely constructed play, Sam. They set up the screen.
Set up that screen perfect. Everyone was thinking they were going downfield. Get your skill guys out in space, and that's what they did. And, boy, he nearly broke it. 1st and 10 from the 20. Panthers keep the drive alive on a 3rd and long. Pitch out, cuts inside. Still on his feet, still spinning. Running hard down to the 5. Lloyd, he's a tough back to bring down. He
1st and goal to go at the 5-yard line.
Panthers working quickly. 9:10 to go. 1st and goal from the 5. Dassel in the shotgun, and the Raiders will drop this one in the backfield. Barkish drops Lloyd.
He shot through that hole coming from the linebacker spot like a rocket there.
He'll lose a yard. It'll be 1st and goal from the 6, or 2nd and goal from the 6. 8:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Panthers looking for their 3rd touchdown. They'll go back to the eye. Pitch out to Lloyd on the right side, and Nice job by the Raiders. Kane Moore out there helping out.
Moore's been in on a lot of tackles tonight.
Pickup of 1. 3rd and goal from the 5. Can the Raiders put up a goal line stance? Dassel drops back, looking on the slant, touch. Oh, incomplete. Boy, he was right there. It was a nice drawn-up play. I don't know whether he dropped it or the throw was low, but it's going to be 4th down and 5.
4th down.
I like that call, just a little slant right into the middle.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I wouldn't. If I was the Panthers, I wouldn't run that same play again.
They were looking for Brimage on that far side. 4th and goal from the 5. Big play here for both squads. Lloyd. And he's going to be stopped short. They'll turn it over on downs. The Raiders hold. But they've got 98 yards in front of them. 7:45 to go in the 3rd. And on a 1st and goal from the 5, the Raiders turn the Panthers away. See if the offense can generate some breathing room. Find out what brings them up, T formation. They'll just try to push the pile forward here and pick up a couple yards. So the keeper will pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. $7:17 to go in the 3rd. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 3. An inside handoff, not much. Just short of the 5, so it's going to be 3rd down. They got to get out to about the 13. We'll make it 3rd and 8. So a big 3rd down here for the Raiders. I might try that little halfback pass out into the flats they've run a couple times.
Yeah, that seemed to always, that was open in the first half. Just let the halfback float out there.
And Bonnewood is drugged down, and they're going to have to punt the ball away from inside their 5. So punt unit will come out. And for the first time tonight, the Raiders will have to punt the football. We've got a final. The Leo Lions have knocked off New Haven 17-6. So Leo stays perfect, 4-0. Raiders will punt it out of their end zone. High snap, pulled down, gets it away. Decent punt, but it's going to get a Park Tudor bounce. It's going to be downed at the 33. So the Panther defense holds. 5:22 to go in the quarter.
We'll see if the Raider defense can keep the Panthers from gaining anything here.
It's been pretty much all Rod Lloyd. Dassel fakes, drops back on a little play action pass, and that's picked off by Coleman. Coleman trying to get to the outside, breaks a tackle. Turns the corner and out of bounds at the 15. He's been around the ball all night, and that time Coleman picked it.
Stepped right in front of the receiver.
A little bit underthrown. Dasso's got to throw that ball to that outside shoulder. Threw it on the inside shoulder, and Coleman was right there. There is a flag on the play. And it's going to be against Park Tudor. And ineligible downfield, and not quite sure how they do this. Will they tack that on? Or do they just decline the penalty?
I think they just decline the penalty, and you'll take the interception.
.5:14 left to go in the third. All right. That's one way to get out of your out of the shadow of the goalpost. Punt it away and intercept it. And you pick up about 10.
Yep. We'll start all over again.
1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Get it out to about the 19. Barkus on the carry. Pick up a 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Double wing set. Bonowit. Play clock down to 8, 7. They'll snap it about 3. Pitch out on the right side. Barkus waiting for some blockers. Puts his head down and picks up the 1st down. Well, maybe they're going to mark him a little short. They're going to mark it a little short.
Well, they marked it a lot short.
It's going to be. Yeah,
I thought he was across the 25 there.
Third down, we'll call it 2. Under 4 minutes now in the third. Raiders in the tee. Bonowit again. We'll let the clock roll. 6, 5, 3. 1st down and more. Breaks it into the secondary. Still on his feet. Spinning around and pulled down at the 43. Barkus. Move the sticks. 1st and 10 Raiders. Three minutes, 24 seconds to go in the third. Raiders with a fresh set of downs at their own 43. They'll pitch it out wide on the right side. Another huge gain on that pitch out. Inside Park Tudor territory, inside the 45. Cody Bass this time.
They just make that look so easy.
Yep, they really execute those pitches well. Clock down to 3 minutes in the third. 34-14, Raiders up by 20. Trying to tack on another as they're in Panther territory. 1st and 10 from the 42. Inside handoff. Running hard. Across the 40 to the 38. Trissel with the carry. Pick up a 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Clock continues to roll. Second and 5. Again, Bonowit will watch the play clock roll down. He'll go under center at 5, 4. Snaps it at 3. And that pitch again, Barkus will find the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. He really does a nice job kind of waiting for his blockers to set him up. And once he finds that hole, he's got pretty nice acceleration through the hole.
He lets that play develop.
Yep.
And
doesn't overrun it.
Yep.
40-14. Schreiber will get this shot at the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And boy, it goes a long ways. It's no good, but it might have been good from about 40 out. The extra point's no good. At 142, your Subway scoreboard. Southern Wells 40, Park Tudor 14. We'll be back.
He shoots. He scores. It's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Raiders 40-14 over Park Tudor. 1:42 to go in the third. Gavin Barkus on the score and another squib kick. Down at the 35. $1:39 to go in the quarter. We're in the third. Last score update we got from Woodland. Woodland was up 36-6 over Bluffton. Leo has won their ball game over New Haven 17-6. I do not have a Norwell score. They are at home taking on the Belmont Braves. And another big play by Park Tudor, and he could break it. There we go. Touchdown, Lloyd.
And just that quick.
And there is a flag on the play.
Oh, it's coming back.
Now there's another flag just because they needed two, I guess. And it will be against the Panthers, so take those points off the board. Man, I tell you what, Mr. Lloyd can run the football.
He can run the football. That's pretty impressive.
So this will be marked from the spot of the foul, and boy, at that point in the field, I'm not sure anybody needed the block. So 1st and 10, Park Tudor at the 37. Dasso in the shotgun with Lloyd on his left side. Twins either side. And he'll drop back. Pressure on. Throws it in the flat. Flag on the play. Receiver still on his feet. Still on his feet. Still going. Brimage down inside the 20, but another flag on the play. Dasso's not going anywhere, so I think it's going to be an illegal man downfield.
It's a couple costly penalties for the
kidding.
Panthers here.
Still waiting to see. Looks like that is going to be a blow to the head call.
Well, that would be a personal foul, though, wouldn't it?
And you're only marking off. I'm not quite sure I followed the signal. At first I thought it was an illegal man downfield call, which would be a 5-yard penalty, which is what they've marked off. So I'm gonna stick with that, just because I can say I can. Under a minute to go. 1st and 15. So in the shotgun, Twins either side. They'll drop back the pass again and complete on the far sideline, and near first down yardage. May have got it. Tell you what, he can throw the ball. Stops the clock at 32 seconds as he got out of bounds.
Yeah, you give him a little time with the football, he can deliver it.
2nd down and 9. They go to that same spot on the field and gets out of bounds. Brimage with the reception. So Park Tudor moving the football. Ball resting at the 20. 40-14. Raiders. 25 seconds left to go in the third. 1st and 10 at the 20. Panthers threatening. He'll drop back again. And steps up and drug down from behind.
It's like Hunter Schreiber.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Hunter. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. They're going to get one more play left here in the third. He'll drop back again. Quick throw and knock down. And that will end the third quarter of play. At the end of 3, your Subway scoreboard, Southern Wells 40, Park Tudor 14. We'll be back in 60.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
We enter the fourth quarter of play. The Southern Wells Raiders are up 40-14. When we come back, it's going to be Park Tudor football. Just inside the Raider 20. 3rd down and 9. So certainly 4-down territory for the Panthers. Raiders turned them away. It was 1st and goal from the 5. Raiders kept them out of the end zone. See if they can pull that off here again. 3rd and 9 from the 19 as we start the fourth quarter. Maybe.
Had a little conference there among the officials. Now they've.
All right, we are underway. High snap. They get it into the hands of Lloyd. Lloyd spins away and fighting down to the 10. That should be enough for a first down. Boy, running hard is Lloyd. Let's see where they spotted here. See, he did not follow my rule of always falling down at the 11. See, so he fell down at the 9 3/4.
But if he had fallen down on the 11,
but he had another.
It'd have been third down.
True.
So
yeah, all right. Good. It doesn't apply this time.
It doesn't apply because they were on the 20. So
1st and goal from the 10. Lloyd again, and boy, he continues to make people miss, drag on tacklers inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
He can jump sideways on those runs faster than anyone I think I've seen.
I'll mark it at the 4, 2nd and goal from the 4. Panthers looking for their 3rd touchdown tonight. Will come out in the eye. Lloyd, touchdown, Panthers. Cuts the lead to 20. $11:07 left to go in the ball game. Panthers for the extra point. Simon Hart
blocked.
And no good. So at 11:07 here in the fourth quarter, Subway scoreboard, Raiders 40, Panthers 20. We'll be right back.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey-gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course, convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oh, I got some score updates for you. Norwell falls to 0-4. They were shut out by Belmont 32-0. Adams Central wins 43-7 over Jay County. So the Jets improved to 4-0. And an end-over kick fielded inside the 10, crossed the 20, and down near the 25. Just short of the 30. 1st and 10, Southern Wells at 11 minutes and 1 second to go in the ball game. See if the Raiders can put together a nice, long, sustained drive and take some time off this clock.
They've done pretty well with that this entire game. You know,
other than that one possession that they started out on the 2 and they couldn't pick up a first down. Other than that, they've moved the ball really, really well tonight. (40-20). And here comes the Raiders. On the left side, Raiders running hard. Barkus with the carry. He's going to pick up about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. $10:30 to go. Let's see if Bryce tries to milk this play clock. He'll take it down to 3. 1st down yardage. Move the sticks. Raiders keep the drive alive.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if we see a snap by Southern Wells with more than 5 seconds left on that play clock. So.
(40-20) Raiders trying to go 4-0. Next week they'll have the Woodland Warriors, who knocked. Well, did that go? We haven't seen a final score of that, have we? It's 36-6, the last score against the Tigers. Cody Bass with that carry. Picks up 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Play clock down to 9. Gets it off at 3. Barkus, 1st down. Inside the 45 to the 44, 43-yard line. Well, Sim, you want to take a guess of the Woodland score? I can't look.
I would say 50-6.
Pretty close. 57-6 Warriors over the Tigers.
Off 7.
8:40 left to go in the ball game. Barkus again. 1st down Raiders. It should move the sticks.
I think
they're going to mark him short.
I sometimes wonder where they get some of these spots.
That's the right foot, left foot. Came down on the left foot that time. 2nd down and 1. Clock rolling, close to 8 minutes to go.
Bonawit he'll just stand there and watch that play clock run down. They won't really do much till it gets to about 7.
Gets this one off at 2. I think it's safe to say that's a 1st down. Trissel with the carry. And the Raiders continue to roll. East side knocked off Cherubusco 33-28. Heritage over South Adams 7-0. Just 7-0.
7-0.
Patriots over the Starfires.
At South Adams.
No, it was at South Adams. So that score's a little surprising.
With all the rain today, that's always been a muddy field in the rain.
Flag on the play. This play's blown dead. Again, Belmont took care of Norwell 32-0. Knights dropped to 0-4. Leo took care of New Haven 17-6. 6:49 to go in the ball game. Clock rolling. And after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. They'll get about 5 of those back. Second down and 10. It's been a nice drive. They've taken a lot of time off the clock.
I think they started this drive with 11:22 left, and we're down to 6 minutes.
They're down to 6 minutes. Yeah, it's been a really nice drive. Barkus, again, bounced around, doesn't get anything this time. It's going to be 3rd down and long. They'll lose a yard. Ball sitting just inside the 30. They got to get to about the 18. Columbia City took care of Huntington North 13-7. Other scores in the area. Clock at 5:20, 3rd and 11. See what Southern Wells would do here, 3rd and long. Not much. It might have been a fumble. Yep, it's going to be a fumble. First turnover for the Raiders. Ball stripped away. And Park Tudor will take over with 5 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Well, hasn't been a lot of Raider mistakes tonight.
No, that's their first turnover, and there's been one turnover each. But as far as Southern Wells goes, they've played pretty much penalty-free.
They sure have.
And only one turnover. You can't complain about that a bit.
Panthers will come out with triplets on the near side, and pressure on the quarterback. Heaves it downfield and complete.
Number 84. Coleman
Burns. Dasso put that ball high in the air and fell right down in the Burns hands. 1st and 10. Park Tudor. Clock stops to move the sticks, and the Panthers hustle up to the line. Lloyd now with the carry. He'll pick up a chunk of yards. About 8 or 9 yards on the pickup. Cook on the tackle. 9-yard pickup would be 2nd down and 1. So looking on the far sideline and overthrew his intended receiver.
And as hard as that ball was thrown in there, I'm not sure anyone could have caught that football, even if it was right there.
He's got an arm, that's for sure. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 4:30. 2nd down and 1. Dasso drops back. Looking, trying to set up the screen. A nice play defensively by Barkus. Oh, lose a couple. They've run that play a few times. They've had a little bit of success with it. That time, Gavin Barkus stayed home and brought him down. Fourth and 2. And they'll give it to Lloyd to pick up the 1st down, and he does. So the drive will keep going. Stop will clock to move the sticks. Stop will clock. The clock will stop. First and 10 from the 16 for the Panthers. Dasso looks complete, drug down immediately. Joel and Snow that time with the reception. 2nd and 4. Looks to the far sideline, incomplete. Stops the clock at 3:14. Again, Raiders next week will have Woodland, who put up 57 against Bluffton tonight. Lloyd looking for the end zone, stops short. That will be enough for a first down, though. So it'll be 1st and goal. So 1st and goal. Winding down the 3 minutes. They'll come out in the eye. And to no surprise, it's Mr. Lloyd. He's dancing through and drug down.
Is that Schreiber? I believe that was Schreiber.
So clock will continue to roll. I believe both teams still have 3 timeouts left. I don't think we've seen a timeout yet here in the second half.
We have either.
2:30 to go. They'll line up in the eye again. That's a quick pass on that slant route. Incomplete again. They tried to complete that down the other side of the end zone, and it was incomplete also, but it's a nice-looking play.
Both of them, I think, those passes are low, and it's just hard for
right,
that
it's just
receiver
a little
to
low.
come up with the ball.
But he's in good position.
Yep. You bring that up and hit him in the numbers, and you probably have 14 points on the board.
Lloyd finds the end zone touchdown. So at 2:19, the Panthers on the scoreboard again, 40-26 Raiders. They should go for 2 here.
Yeah,
that would cut the lead to 14. That cut the lead to 12.
Yeah, and
it's at 14 now, so they will go for 2.
You can bet if they make this, you'll be seeing an onside kick.
No, certainly. Triplets on the near side, and they'll go complete, and they convert the 2 points. Brimage for 2. So at 2:19, Subway scoreboard, don't go away. Raiders 40, Panthers 28.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton. Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
2:19 to go, and we're expecting an onside kick here by the Panthers.
Simon Hart teeing up the ball.
Simon Hart will kick it. Pops it up, and they fall on it. Nicely done by the Raiders.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Center.
Elijah Barkell did exactly what he's told to do.
Grab that ball
and fall down.
To the ground.
Well, you've got a 5 as the first number on your jersey.
Yeah,
whenever the ball's coming to you. You cover it up and you hold on tight.
That's a lineman's dream to catch that ball and run with it, but
it's a coach's nightmare that he runs with it. Raiders back with the football. Trissel with the carry, or Cody Bass with the carry, my bad.
But here's where, Bonawitz's command of the clock tonight has just really
that one drive.
Yeah, put Park Tudor in a hole.
Yeah, really, Park Tudor's had a really nice offensive second half, but the Raiders have just controlled the clock. There just wasn't enough time. Of course, it helps that you continue to score.
Yeah, that always helps also.
40-28, 1:36 to go in the ballgame. Second down and 4. And first down. Kane Moore with the carry. And unless Park Tudor wants to start to call some timeouts, I think you can start the victory formation. As they'll wind this down, we'll be under a minute by the time he snaps the ball. Snaps it right at the minute mark. And this time the Raiders will lose a couple. Cody Bass falls down and will timeout Park Tudor. We'll be back.
Inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you're looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
Well, timeout with 56 seconds left to go in the game, so the Panthers are going to make them earn it here in the last minute. Second down and 12. A first down will put this game away. 2 timeouts left for the Panthers. Barkas to about the Panther 40, and another timeout called. We'll be back.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
$50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Scott Metzer, Sim Kiffer on the call. Dalton Craig on top of the press box on the camera. Claims he's chilly.
It's what he said at halftime, so what's he going to do when it really gets cold?
Oh, he's been in worse. Pitch out to Barkas. Cuts inside and dropped. Not going to be enough for a first down, and last time out of the ball game. Let's thank another sponsor.
We serve
and we care.
MedSurg and ICU at Adams Memorial Hospital. Always here so you stay healthy in every way. We monitor
and we prevent.
Worthman Fitness at Adams Memorial Hospital. Our goal is for you to be healthy in every way.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
So 4th and 6, what do you do here, Sim? There's no timeouts. Do you punt it? Or do you run another play?
At this point, I think you just run the play, you know.
You pick up the first down, it's over.
Down,
if not,
there's going to be 30 seconds left on the clock.
And they will pick up a first down and more. Flag on the play. Ball pops out, but I think that's the ground causing the ball to pop out. Late flag. Not quite sure. It's kind of an odd place for a flag.
Face mask, maybe? Horse collar.
Horse collar, okay.
So that'll tack on
15.
Well, where they're at, it'll be half the distance to the goal, so. Now, if you're Southern Wells, do you just take it easy and kneel it?
A couple of kneels and be done.
No reason to run the score up.
And I can't see Coach Yenser doing anything but just taking a couple of kneels here and getting on the bus and making the long drive back. Well, the Raiders are going to improve to 4-0. They'll have a tough task next week as they face the Woodland Warriors, and here we are at the victory formation. So we'll get 2 kneels, basically. We'll take this down to about, well, the clock's not running, so now the clock will start.
See how long it takes them to get the ball set. That'll probably be it.
They're going to set it at 24. Well done, refs. Let's set it at 24. That'll do it. Raiders are going to win this one 40-28. I want to thank everybody here at Park Tudor for allowing us to be part of the game tonight. Everyone was great. Hospitality was wonderful. The Raiders improved to 4-0. For Sim Kipfer, I'm Scott Menser, Dalton Craig on the camera. We're going to be back after a quick message, and we're going to bring you the player of the game.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Raiders improved to 4-0, 40-28 over the Park Tudor Panthers, and next week they will have the Woodland Warriors. And it's time for the New Holland Tri-County Player of the Game, and I think Sim and I are in agreement tonight.
I agree.
Go ahead.
Gavin Barkus.
Barkus
will be the player of the game.
Number 20, Gavin Barkus. Ran the ball hard, had a couple of nice defensive stops, and scored several times tonight. A lot of guys touched the ball. A lot of guys contributed for the Raiders tonight. Bryce Bonaway had a nice night, but Gavin Barkus is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game, sponsored by New Holland Tri-County. People and equipment you can trust. New Holland Tri-County on the south side of Bluffton on Route 1. And in a couple of weeks, you won't be able to drive down through Route 1 because it'll be street fair.
It'll be closed.
Hey, if you got nothing else to do tomorrow, it's Ossian Days.
I think I'm going to miss Ossian
Days. There's a parade. Dale's going to MC the parade.
Is she?
Yeah.
We are going to be heading east.
That's right. You're going to Columbus.
East. We'll be going in Columbus tomorrow.
All right.
So.
To see a Bluffton alma mater, Bryce Kipfer.
Yep, birthday boy tomorrow.
Birthday boy. How old is he now?
He'll be 19 tomorrow.
19. Well, congratulations. And congratulations to the Southern Wells Raiders, 40-28. That's your final again. I'm Scott Mentzer for Sim Kipfer and Dalton Craig, freezing on the rooftop. Have a great night.